Stop being mean.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red Valkyrie Presents.
How long did that take you to?
It was
awesome.
many days, many days. I can't see shit.
That's awesome. Holy yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at some point, we need to go full. Yeah, I want to take a picture of a screenshot of this or something.
I did not get screenshots like I normally do.
Print
but,
screen.
You know.
I got one now. That's awesome.
Nice. Put it everywhere.
I love it.
Got it too.
Yay! I can do nothing. So I'm in here. You see it in there? I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
stuck in here.
a set of 2 extra eyes in there somewhere.
Yes.
It's fine. He's super evil, so you know, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the rule that I don't cosplay the same cosplay twice. And the only thing that I've seen from most of Downcast has been the sister, and I already cosplayed her. So
Yeah.
we had to do something different.
You could have gone a couple easy routes and been like the younger brother, you know, but it wouldn't come across. But this is epic. I've got to wonder, this has got to be up there with your most elaborate
Yes.
cosplays.
Yes. So, Clint, you got me to paper mache again. Last time I did that, I think I was 7. So I had to legit look up, like, I don't remember how paper mache works. Let me read up on this. Surprisingly, like, it's pretty solid.
Held up, yeah.
Bad. It's messy as fuck, though, I will say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you use a balloon as the
I used a 25-inch beach ball that had feathers inside of it because it's the only one I could find big enough.
Stripper ball.
Yes, it's around here somewhere, but if I look, the helmet will die.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
If I had more time, this thing would have been so fucking solid that I could have, like, taken it to cons and everything. But because everything broke down last minute, half of it is, like, held together with tape. And,
well, that's kind of the beauty, though, right? Of that's not why you call it closet play anyway. Closet play is because you're just gotta whip it out with what your resources. It's like when you're in prison, you get
exactly.
You have to get creative because of the limitations.
This is Escape from Alcatraz, where Clint Eastwood makes the fake head out of paper mache. Oh, I see.
So what's happening? Yes.
Oh, what a pun.
Oh, it's good. It's good, Frog G. It's good. We'll let it go. Sai, how are you? We haven't even said hello to you yet.
I'm doing awesome. It was really fun getting cussed out when I said anything while she was doing this. She's like, this isn't working. I'm like, so, babe. She's like, shut the fuck up.
I will murder you. It's not time for jokes.
She's like, not one word.
Yeah. When Shae gets frustrated, even words of encouragement piss me off. So,
like, you got
and
this.
Shae was a little frustrated about 5,000 times because, glue that usually sticks didn't stick, and things that usually work don't work. And
yeah, like the foam that she bought at Michael's was like hardened into like not usable shit.
It's supposed to be foam clay, and I used it already, and then I got more so I could make it better. And for whatever reason, the tub of foam clay I got, dry as shit. Could not use. It was horrible. And so that pissed me off. And then Sai's like, it's okay, you can totally do this. And I was like, I need you to shut up. Like, I really need you to shut up.
Was this like you're wondering, why do I do this? Or is this is just part of the commitment?
This is honestly, this is the commitment, man.
Yeah.
Like, I
love it.
I loved Downcast 1 and 2. And it was so much fun to read. And so when it was like, we're going to have Clint on for Downcast 3, I was like, Clint, I need to move you from when we originally scheduled you, because I just got an idea and I'm going to be mad if I can't do it. So this is why we rescheduled you.
Totally worth it. This will be floating all over the internet, I'm sure.
I'm doing it right now.
Yes. Love it.
Yes. All right, so Sai is the one that has to drive for obvious reasons.
Give me a second.
But we're here because you have Downcast 3 Submerged. Are we playing your trailer? I feel like we gotta play your trailer.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think we should play it.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Did I share audio? That is the question.
Yes, you did.
I see what no one else can. One taste of that cursed stone sent me to the bottom of the ocean.
With Shae.
For years I wandered, searching but not seeing. Finally, when I opened my eyes, I saw them for what they are. Not benevolent, not omnipotent, and not gods. Do you smell that? It's here. If you could see what I see, you would understand why I hunt them.
Do you feel like a pirate now? Like
I feel like I'm a real pissed off dude.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. Look at everybody over here. We got Shaecast 3. Oh shit! Like, I'm telling you guys, this is what happens. Oh, Aerith, damn it. That's actually really accurate. This is what happens when I get really motivated to do something. And there's a really cool character that I can maybe kind of do. Sai, you're highlighting everything I highlighted during the trailer.
Well, I don't know what you highlighted because I was watching the trailer.
I can send this exactly nowhere because shipping would be a nightmare.
It's like the size of a mini fridge.
It's like, the thing it was based off of is 25 inches around, and then I put more things on it. So it's excessive.
Yeah, you've got like vacuum hoses going on too.
Dude, I ran to fucking Home Depot this morning and was like, I need some type of hose and I need to spray paint it.
Yeah, she's like, I need to run out for some for hose, and I'm like, pantyhose?
And I was like, no, deep dive helmet hoses. Damn it.
Will you sell it at the auction?
We'll see.
Surely there's a price.
Yeah, if they agree to pay any shipping.
1,000% there is a price. Are you kidding me? I'm more than happy to sell this. You might have to pay shipping though, and that's not going to be cheap. I'm not going to lie. Like, shipping's probably going to be like, shit, $40+
And we don't want to hear like how disappointed you are for how much of that is actually tape.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anyone bitch about quality because this was done in like 3 days, and that is including time for paper mache to dry. So,
have you done like you must do like legit cosplay that's like a robust enough that you can go to a con and stuff with it. Do you do that too, or is it just like?
I have a little. They're a lot lower key. Like they're not to the grandeur that I attempt to do for the show, but I am getting into bigger ones. So I'm actually trying to learn scale mail so I can do Red Sonja and Big Barda cosplays and have actual scale mail underneath it all. Yeah, and there's a couple other, like, I've watched so many, like, Kawami cosplay is one of my favorites. I watch Nerdforge all the time, and I, like, learn from their fuck-ups on how to do things.
Yeah.
But I've only worked cons. I've either worked cons as a volunteer or had a booth. So, like, I haven't gone to a con and just been in cosplay and had fun.
Purely, yeah, for, like, fun. Huh. Well, I've never cosplay. I don't. Last time I dressed up, I think I was a child, but I mean,
Clint, if you want to pay for shipping, I'll send this to you.
Yeah, I'll just show up at a convention like that.
You just have the upper half, and it's like, it's okay. It's so. It's like, look,
it's for streaming.
It's something. It's enough.
It's too much.
It is. It's ridiculous, is what it is.
Well, that's awesome.
Look, see, and now you guys have like immersion on top of it.
Full effect.
Oh my god, no.
Look, joke's on you. I'm wearing a balaclava underneath this. It's actually hot as fuck, but nothing of my skin is touching anything other than my hands on the outside.
Look at Ollie.
Yes!
Ooh, cool.
He'll probably have like 50 of them ready for the auction with these
Probably.
guys.
Good fuck. 6x6 is insane, man. Alright. Let's get on with this fucking amazing book that was an insta-back for me. Clint, what is Downcast 3?
So it's continuing off the same series, obviously, but this is starting a new story arc. So there might have been... in Downcast 2, we had the supplemental section called The Secret History of Strata, and I kind of alluded to this character that ate some of the orb, and he was thrown down to the bottom of the ocean, never to be seen again. Well, this is that character. Essentially has been wandering the ocean floor for hundreds of years in a mental stupor. He can't die, at least not that we know of. And when he gets to the surface, he finds out that humanity's left the Earth behind to go live in this floating city called Strata. So he's up there for revenge and anybody that had anything remotely to do with his situation. So he may be a little misguided at times, but he's a fun character. So lots of fun stuff. We have like you see here, this was one of Nacho's favorite scenes. It's like police crime stuff. This is definitely taking it more to like more traditional kind of superhero comic book-esque. Downcast has always been kind of about the dichotomy between, is it real, this like the science fiction versus the belief system, their kind of religion. And so this is sort of the other shoe dropping. First it was the science fiction part, now we're getting into the fantasy part. It's awesome. A really fun book. If you like Downcast 1 and 2, I think you're gonna love this.
Oh my gosh.
Especially.
Seriously, Downcast 1 and 2 were so fucking well done. It was a blast to read, and I remember when I first got them, I was like, okay, when the hell are you gonna do book 3? And then you're like, oh, I've got this other book, Fatal. I was like, okay, bitch, like I need you to finish the book that I love. And then you did Fatal, and I went, well, shit, now I like this one too. Like, you're killing me here, man.
Yeah. It's tough, because now I have, a lot of people want to see Dracula happen. And so the way that I'm trying to do things is just get the book finished. If I'm trying to take the profits that I have after a crowdfunding campaign and roll it into the next one. So that way we can get the book done and then you'll hear about it when it's finished. So that's what we did in this case. The book's finished.
Yay.
Sort of hoping to do that. Yeah, the turnaround time is going to be pretty quick on this one. I've been talking to the printer every single day about little details, and the goal is in 14 days here, 2 weeks, to have the total counts of books that we're going to be printing, and I'll send that off to the printer. So should be pretty quick.
Holy F, that is super fast, Clint. Oh my gosh.
You appear to have run out of stretch goals.
Oh shoot, I forgot to.
It's like, damn it, I knew I had more.
I announced the $30,000 one, which is a foil stamp, which has been sort of famous with Downcast. We always do the foil stamp at 30K. So we're doing that again, 30K foil stamp.
Awesome.
I put it in the updates. I just need to put it in the campaign page, so I'll fix that.
Dude, this makes me laugh so much. Utah on Utah violence. Like, go hang out in Utah for 5 minutes and point to where that's happening. Because unless you're one of the drugged out crackheads like in downtown, it just isn't. Like, everyone else is like, oh, I'm so sorry. Did I get in your way? Please go ahead. Would you like $50? I didn't mean to.
So you're saying Utah is like Canada?
Kind of. Utah is America's version of Canada. I think that's a fair assessment.
People are pretty nice, except for when you're driving. I think that's universal, though. But
no, see, Clint, have you driven a lot outside of Utah?
Not a lot. I've driven in like Michigan, and I actually just drove to Kansas, so states in between.
In all honesty, while I'm not saying Utah has great drivers, far more courteous than most the rest of the damn country. Like, they'll actually let you in. I had a guy who was like 6-7 car lengths back on a highway, and I was coming up on the on-ramp. He saw me and he gunned it to run me literally off the road. There was no one else on the fucking highway. He just wanted to run me, and then the second he got past me, he slowed down.
Yeah.
I was like, you rat bastard, almost killed me. So you could get 1 car length ahead in an empty highway.
I drove with a friend who was from California, and he would never signal, ever. And I was like, and he's like, he's the one that brought it up first, but yeah, he's like, yeah, just so you know, I'm not signaling on purpose. I was like, why? It's like, because I don't want anyone to know that I'm going to change lanes, so they'll speed up if they know. So I'm just going to change lanes without them knowing.
That is actually incredibly accurate. You turn your blinker on anywhere in Maryland and everybody's like, no, get ahead of them. It's so ridiculous.
All right.
Frog G suggests that maybe a new stretch goal could be patches.
Patches.
I'm just... Clint, don't act like you don't know.
I know. That's not
had dinner, you know.
That's not a bad idea at all. I'm going to put the foil stamp. I'm trying to think what would be probably.
Dude, the Downcast logo is 40K. Fucking epic. That would be amazing.
Downcast, it's true. It would be. That would be great.
And if you did just the generic Downcast logo and you did it in, whatever color you choose, but you do it in something so if you decide that you wanted to overprint, you could just make them add-ons in future campaigns for the book.
That's true. It wouldn't get outdated.
Exactly.
It's future-proof.
That's true. Yeah. We could do patches. I'll have to get pricing and everything, but I'm sure we can do patches.
I got a guy. I got a guy.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I don't know. We could. How about 40,000?
Ooh.
Is that because we're going for 30 right now? I think 40 is totally doable. But I also want to have. You have to have a 35 though too. Let me think about this. But
okay,
patches I think are doable.
I think so too. And the thing is you could do a couple different ones because the Downcast logo I think is probably the safest one because it's something that you can roll over to the future campaigns.
Yeah.
Patches on the head. Or you could always do a version of him.
Yeah.
Just his head. And that would be another really cool kind of look.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That would be a cool one. I like incorporating characters into it. It was interesting because with the T-shirt design that Christian Rossi did, it looks fantastic. But I got a lot of comments from people saying, "Hey, that's cool, but where's the logo? I want the logo on it so people know what it is."
Yeah.
And so
Dude, you should do the logo on the back across the shoulders if you can.
Yeah, I thought about that too. It costs a little bit more, but I think if enough people are getting T-shirts, I think it's doable.
I can also I'll show you our like setup that we have and pricing, and it might be cheaper for the direct to garment stuff, and it may not, but we'll talk after. Cool. And compare, because you might have a better person that you can go through for it.
Now, I have a question while Shae talks about shirts. Mm-hmm. The 8-page backup story, is that what we're seeing down here with the kids?
No. This is, let's see. Oh no, so this is all for Owen. This is just a novel that you can pick up if you'd like to. It's one I published in 2011. So it's kind of like my ash can, so to speak. I just liked how a lot of creators were like releasing older content that they had that you could back, and so it's just a novel you can get. The 8-page backup story is within the main graphic novel, so you'll get it whether you like it or not if you're getting the book. But I'm drawing it, that's why I say it that way. My backers were like, "You got it." No, I was so ready to hire somebody. They're like, "No, you said that you could do it."
You said though.
I didn't
your
say
backers
I could do
will
it
always
well,
remind you.
I know. So they want to see it, so I'm doing it, and I'm doing my absolute best.
Corvinus had a question. He said, for the T-shirt design, is he underwater or out of water? Because we see bubbles, but at the same time, there's blood dripping.
That's a good point. So when I told Christian, the only thing is I want it to feature this diver. You can do literally whatever you want. I just want it to be cool. So I guess blood dripping down and bubbles floating up. That's pretty cool, you have to admit.
Look, awesome. He's been alive underwater for like ever, okay? None of this makes sense.
Okay, so he's not underwater, but the bubbles are part of his like magical powers, so they will always come out.
There's just bubbles everywhere.
Exactly.
I didn't have time to make them, but they're all around me.
Yeah,
trust me.
He's saturated in bubbles.
Yes. Exactly.
Solid.
Oh my gosh.
Lore, bitches.
Yes. We are making this shit up live. Who cares? It's great. I am so fucking excited for this. So here's the thing, and this is, I'm sure that I'm not the only person that feels this way. This aesthetic, right? These ridiculously huge, like, diver helmets and stuff like that, and the way that you have, like, he's over here with this giant fucking bloody ass anchor. This aesthetic is like, if you're gonna do something creepy from underwater, this is it. This is why they did it in BioShock. Yeah. Right? Because it's creepy as hell. Like, I am so excited to see what you did with this.
Yeah,
I cannot wait.
I think it's fun. I've never played everyone brings up BioShock. I've never played it. But since I put this out there, people told me about it, so I looked it up, and it does look really cool. It's creepy. So there's definitely I don't know. I'm kind of interested to compare the two. At least with this, you've read the first two books, you kind of get an idea of, the general kind of what's going on. So I don't know. It's just fun. He's sort of my he's almost like an anti-hero Thor character. Yeah. So fun to write too.
That's my favorite panel. That's spooky as shit.
I love
that.
It
is awesome.
If I saw that coming, I'd like crash an oil tanker into him or something and run.
You're like, nope, I'm out. I'm done. Well, and the cool thing is too, like it just, that panel got me thinking about, if you did decide to do him as Patches, if you had them do the eyes, and so they were the metallic thread, so the eyes actually shimmered.
That would be cool. Yeah, do they have gold metallic thread?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, look, Tony's got everything. Yeah. Okay, Tony can do anything. He's amazing.
Nice.
So our sword is silver metallic thread.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if you remember that jacket.
I do. Yeah. And this was I think maybe it was the first time we streamed. Yeah, you were telling me about the patches. Those are huge patches.
Those are gigantic. Those don't offer those, and only get them if you want it for you. Because wow, it was expensive. Robin,
Did you
it's called
highlight this?
dedication. It's called she's like, did you get welded into that? I'm happy that my paper mache and clay look enough like I could be welded into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dopest and deadliest Scooby-Doo villain. Fucking Aaron. Oh, it's funny. This is fucking, like, this is amazing.
I'm really
story time.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying hi to the person in chat. Go.
Oh, gotcha. I'm so excited about this because like a few things kind of impacted like what I could do with the book, and one of those is being the fact that it's being published through Alterna, the series as a whole.
Yes.
And so it's been kind of like, okay, I'm committed to this because I have a series. So it's been kind of fun to just realize I'm starting a new run on a series, and I want to make it awesome so people just want to keep reading it.
Right.
So it's been kind of freeing to sort of picture it like that. And it doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but it really, for me, it was huge.
No, that's a massive deal. Like, I remember, you can even ask CY because I backed like the Alterna Everything bundle, and then they were like, hey, now in this bundle is Downcast. And I was like, good for Clint, that is so amazing. And then I was like, I still am gonna back all of the crowdfunding campaigns though, because I want the Gucci paper and the Gucci like foil covers and everything.
Yeah.
But then I'll gift the story newsprint to everybody.
Yeah, then you can have it collected, and people will ask sometimes, what do you prefer that I get? I don't care either way. So if you're getting Downcast, I'm happy. Clearly, the crowdfunding campaign is what makes it possible. So the fact that people are backing it, that means we can do the big expenses of producing the book. And then Alterna is like, it's just great to get out to new readers, and there's something that like, I'll give to my kids. Friends, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried about, it's just you can be fast and loose with them, these newsprint comic books. So.
Well, and that's kind of how I'm looking at it, is like, I have thank you, Flying Feline. The stripper beach ball still exists. I just deflated it because why would I pop it? I could make like 500 of these now. I never will, but I could.
Yeah.
It's just
it's a threat. It's a threat. She
pretty
could
much.
make them.
And yes, Pedro, I can breathe. Thank you for your concern. But what I was going to say is, so like I just sent off like my dad. So my dad's birthday is the day before Father's Day, I believe. No, it's the day after. So he's like right on the cusp of Father's Day. So I sent him this giant like gift box of a whole bunch of stuff, and I included a comic in there that I think he'll like, but I don't know if my dad likes comics. And so now it's kind of like, well, I could send Dad the alternative version of Downcast. And if he doesn't like it, or he destroys it, or he doesn't understand, like,
Or
don't
one of
put
their
your
12
coffee
dogs
mug on
get
top
to
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if he doesn't get, like, why the comic is cool, then he can just keep getting Alternas and reading, like, still getting the story that way. And
Well,
I
Shae
will keep
keeps
the
the Gucci.
nice Gucci ones for myself.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited for you. Like, I saw Downcast on there, and I was like, I just want to buy it again, even though I already have it. Like, I just want to buy it again through alternatives. Be like, I have all of them.
I know it was one thing. Like, I remember thinking, well, you got to buy your own book at the comic book shop, and then 2020 happened, and Alterna's not in comic book shops for the most part now. So I was like, okay, well, I'm bringing a stack of them over to my local comic book shop because it's the principle of the matter,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know if we can buy those. The owner's not here. I'm like, don't buy it. I'm giving them to you to sell. This is free product. You just need to have these,
Yeah.
So.
If
they won't take
weren't
them, I'll take them and I'll sell them out of my front yard.
Yeah.
Dude, for real. I mean, I wish that my like tiny little comic shop hole in the wall was still open that was down the street from me, because I would so take stuff like Downcast in there, and I think that it would have done really well. The only reason it ended up closing is because unfortunately the owner passed away.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and his son owns like the tattoo parlor right next to it, and he was like, comic books were my dad's thing. Like, I don't really understand them. So they marked everything down to like 50 cents. And I started getting like signed copies of shit. Like, I think I got signed copies of Lady Death, She, and a couple others. And I got them for super cheap.
Wow, nice.
Because he was like, yeah, I just want to get rid of it. I was like, I'm sorry, did you say $14 for #1 Miss Marvel signed? Here you go. Thank you.
I'm highlighting Luke because Luke needs to talk to Vanessa and get Vanessa to get some alternate bundles in there.
That would be awesome. That would be super cool. I don't know how newsprint does in Luke's comic shop, but Downcast is a fantastic series. It is so much fun and so well written. Like, Clint knows what the fuck he's writing. He's awesome.
See, Pedro, they can't do this in Utah.
Yeah, that is not a thing.
Probably not in the comic shops, no. They've got other stores for that.
That is true. That is accurate. Okay, let's go through your tiers, and so everyone can start backing you like crazy.
Yeah. So first things first is that this is the first campaign I added add-ons. So
Yay!
If you're a new reader, any of these can be for a new reader. You just add on the 1+2 reprint. So we're reprinting a larger graphic novel with the first 2 in it. So that's like the mass market version. So you can get that. That'll catch up on the story. So you're good to go. So collector's bundles first. You get one of each cover. You get the Alfred Owen novel. You get book plate, trading card set, your name's in the book, and it ships first. People seem to like that. So this is guaranteed. Like, as soon as I get the books, they're going to go to you first before other tiers.
Now, are they coming from the campaign before they're coming from Alterna?
Yes.
Awesome.
Well before Alterna. So right now they're issue #1. I think issue #2 they're in the process of printing it. I know there's been some, all right, we'll see how that goes. So issue #2 should be coming out soonish. But that issue #1 and 2 in Alterna land is volume 1 of Downcast. So you're talking publication of like 2-year time frame. So you could wait 2 years to get this, or you can get it this summer if you back it here.
Oh wow! Okay.
How many pages all for Owen? It's over
Right there.
over 300.
281.
Was it 281? 281, close to 300.
Awesome. I am totally scrolling back and seeing what level I backed at.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to change.
Nope. I got and that and that and that. Yeah.
Just figuring it out. Yeah.
She's got like 90 pages of backings.
Well, I don't remember. I didn't remember if I got you volume 1 and 2 of Downcast.
Oh, the reprint.
I didn't remember if I got Psy a copy or not.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
So because I couldn't remember if I did or not, I bought 1 and 2 again just to make sure.
Oh, thank you. That's nice.
Yeah, just remember, Corventus. It's a novel. It's not a graphic novel. It's a novel, right?
Yeah, it's a novel. Yep. There's no illustrations other than the cover, which we did do a brand new cover just for the campaign. But yeah, it's a prose novel.
Thank you, Billy. That's an interesting thing to say to a person.
Hey, Billy, I just have this to say. Now this is pod racing. Shae gets the inside joke, I told her. Yeah, we'll see what
Okay.
Billy comes back with in the chat. And he backed you for everything, including the...
All right. Thank you very
for
much,
the
Billy.
reprints.
Appreciate it.
I feel sad because I don't think I got the book plate, and so we might have to back you again, Clint. It might happen.
That's the collector's. Yeah, I'm like, how do I sweeten the deal on that? And people have enjoyed the book plates from FATL like as being part of it, so I figured why not. So this is cover B. Matt Weldon did this. He's been a mainstay through each of the books. I'm going to try and keep Matt Weldon doing covers on it, as long as I can. But yeah, he killed it on this one. And there's a little bit of a race here because he's sold 70 copies. If you scroll down, here's Eric Weathers. He's at 76 right now. And it really has been a horse race. They've been kind of moving up and down as far as who's in the lead. So
yeah, Shae, didn't we have a discussion about you backing more campaigns? What with, less than a week to go before your road trip?
I might back again. We'll see. So I do have a question. Are you going to be in demand, or because you're fulfilling right away, are you not leaving it in demand as long?
I think I have to leave it in demand because in my experience, as soon as you start shipping the book, you get all these new backers. Like
exactly, yeah.
So, and I get it. Like you want to wait until the book's coming soon, but yeah, like the book is finished. Like, it'll ship soon, so we're gonna leave it open still just to make sure it'll cut down on the emails from all the people. Like, hey, I want to get it. Where is it? So,
awesome.
I also want to mention, because Frog G threw the link in the chat, Frog G, I beat you by hours because I actually looked up today what Clint projects were still in demand, and the link for Fatal is in the description.
Oh,
there we go.
Look at Erin, my 6-year-old caught me into getting her ice cream. Totally backing this tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Nice.
Yeah, he's great. It's been fun. Like he's worked with a few different colorists. I think every single cover he's done for us has been with a different colorist, but he has a vision for how the colors work best with his art. And yeah, I'm just like, you go for it. So
yeah, it's a great cover. I really like what he did with that chain.
Yeah.
Look at Frog G. He's like, excuse me, I was waiting for it to get mentioned, so it was relevant. See,
it's always relevant.
That's how Frog G does.
Always.
Yeah. So you get the t-shirt there. There's only 3 claimed here, but it's an add-on, so most people are actually adding it on. Yeah. I just put it here on the front end because people will ask. So either there or put it on an add-on. It'll cost the same either way. And that's art from Christian Rossi to Killer Job.
Billy Basco's asking if you follow him back on Twitter because he wanted to share something with you.
Okay. Are you just Billy Basco?
That's what he is. Ghost Monster with a 3 because he's hip.
Okay.
He's extra.
I'll find you and give you a follow.
It's at This Is Pod Racing. I'll tell you the story off air. I don't think I can say it on air.
Okay, so Silver Ogre is saying, I backed Fatal on Indiegogo, but only discovered Downcast #1 through Alterna, so I'm stuck waiting for the Alterna Downcast #2 or to get the reprint of 1 and 2 together with Downcast 3 on this Indiegogo, ?
That's a hard place to be. I have thought about your demographic because there's definitely a little bit of gap going on. So that's why I'm doing the reprint. It was a really tough decision to know if I should do it or not, but I think we came down to we have to do it. So yeah, either way is great. If you back this one, then you're going to get them all in one big package, and that's a lot of content. You're talking 120 pages for the 2 combined reprint, and then this is an additional 64 pages plus the backup story in this one. So you get a lot of content that way all at once if you're the kind of person that just likes to binge it, or if you want to wait for Alterna, when they come out. That's how it's been going with Alterna, but they're both great. I don't know, a lot of people are getting both. They're not expensive at Alterna.
I guess the real question is, do you have patience, and do you really want Gucci paper?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, you can definitely get it through Alterna. What would Shae do? Get the Gucci book. You can definitely get it through Alterna, and that's not a bad place to go, especially if you don't know if you're going to like the series. But I'm telling you, the series is fucking epic. Just get the 1 and 2 combined here. and enjoy the hell out of some really nice paper and really beautiful colors on just on a slightly more substantial book.
Yeah. Number 3, I'm really excited for you, Shae, to read number 3.
I can't wait.
I love it. It's like I'm just so excited about Downcast. Now I think about it all the time.
Yes, Silver, exactly. Use your Alterna as loaner copies and put your nice Gucci Indiegogo ones in bag and board. And look at it, it's like, I'm dying for number 2. So good.
That could be taken another way.
I don't think he meant that way.
Also, I want to put this out there.
That is true. If you have horrible taste, then you might not like Downcast. But that's really a you problem.
You know, the nice thing is, though, if you have with the Alterna version, it's $1.99. That's enough to read it, and I think you'll get a feel for what you're in for. You know, they're in that first issue, so.
Shae's looking down. That's what it is. She's looking down. No, because your eyes are slowly getting. Yeah.
I see them dropping. I keep trying to like. I mean,
up.
I could. Just fix it. Okay.
Are those
Behind
like
the scenes.
Christmas lights? Is that?
No, it's L-wire that I knotted up. So L-wire is like super flexible. So I basically just knotted it up on itself, and then I had to tape it across. But it doesn't want to stay taped, so you know, it's fine.
That's right. Yeah, we see the watching eyes through those bars.
Look at Shae is getting sleepy. That's what's happening. I'm sorry. And I just really want to highlight that because Eric is always yelling at us 20 minutes before a show starts that we're late.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. I borrow. Terrible. Okay. We still have tears to go through. Sorry, I got distracted.
No, you're good. So did I. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. This is, you can get the book and All for Owen. This is sort of like the book plus the ashcan kind of business. And yeah, All for Owen's a full novel. It's the second novel I published, so it's a little bit earlier in my career. But I think it's a fun story. I'm still proud of it. But yeah, this is the way to get a lot of story content.
So you're not claiming all that fan fiction. You're ashamed of that. Is that what you're saying?
I started out writing short stories on a blog, and they were just terrible. Like, I look back at those sometimes and was like, what was I thinking? They're so
Why would
bad.
I do that?
I want Clint's collected works.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That was
So
amazing.
bad. But you have to start there to get, to make progress. You have to start there. So, yeah. So there's one of each cover. If you can't decide between Matt Weldon or Eric Weathers, just get both.
That is fair. That is absolutely fair. I support getting both covers.
So do I. Oh, new readers. There it is.
Yeah, new readers. This is just to make it simple. If you're a new reader, you can go here. You can add it on anywhere, but this is the one on the left. That's the reprint. It combines volume 1 and 2. It's 120 pages of mostly story. There's we try to make it pretty bare bones. There's not much in the way of extras, and then you catch up with volume 3. That'll everything you need.
Now, since I don't remember the covers of 1 and 2, is that a new cover for the condensed, or did you reuse one of the other ones?
Yeah, that's a brand new cover.
That is a new cover.
Yep, it's actually a wraparound cover too.
Wow.
So if you're a collector, you don't have the 1 and 2 combined. I'm just
if you're
saying.
a completionist.
Right. You completionist, you'd have to do that. Yeah.
You gotta get it. You gotta get it. It's fine. It's okay because you're gonna keep this in demand for a while, so I can back again in a couple months and Cy won't get mad at me.
Yeah, it'll be available. Now, if you're really looking for something original, this is Downcast number 1. It's the Alterna version number 1, so it's the first 26 pages of the story, but it's wrapped in. The cover is this thick cardstock, and I will draw on it for you. So I did not draw the book. Don't get too excited, but that is a good representation. I drew that in the picture, so that's about the level that you're going to get.
Not gonna lie, Clint, I made sure, because I got, like I said, I got the Alterna bundle, so I got everything. But I made sure that I added on a sketch cover for Downcast.
All right.
And I'm going to one day, I'm gonna try. I make no promises, but I will try.
You're gonna draw on it?
Yeah.
That's so fun to me. I started buying some and I thought, man, I could draw. Like, it came out on Wednesday. I've got one of those. I've got, I think, Blood Realm. I thought it'd just be funny. Extra
for
20,
an extra 20 won't draw.
Hey, this is a campaign. I'm not going to be picky. So
yeah, if you want to pay $120, Clint will send you the Alterna sketch cover with nothing on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There might be a book inside. There might not. It might just be the sketch cover. Blank. Damn.
Silver saying that Eric backing Downcast sounds like a reward.
Yeah.
Yep. Accurate.
Last but not least, we have the original cover by Matt Weldon.
Holy hell.
It's 1,000. Every single one of these campaigns, I'm like, I have the original cover. I'm going to put up there for 1,000. And every single time I think no one's going to back it because it's $1,000. But the first two, someone backed. So here's the third one. It's there you
go, Corventus, called out.
The reason is because Clint is hoping y'all stop buying the covers so he can start framing them on his wall.
Right.
But you keep buying them.
Yeah.
And then he has to send them because his price is 1,000. So it's like, look, $999, bitch, I'm keeping that. 1,000, okay.
Right.
Then he has Matt Weldon whip up a really nice facsimile.
Hey, Matt, can you trace over this? And then we'll say that was the original.
I want 2 identical covers. Light box.
One for you, one for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, honestly, it's like if they back at $1,000, I'm so happy to send it to you, and I really appreciate the support for the campaign. But at the same time, I'm like, you kind of have to have your big, oh
yeah,
you just have to have a big top end tier, and that's the best golden goose that I can find is the cover. So
okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
If someone buys this, they then have to add on the book?
Yeah, technically, if you want, if you want the book, they have to ship. I mean, I could technically ship them together, but I don't know if it would be the best for the original art. So I try to ship the original art so that it's nice and flat and straight and won't accidentally get folded in the postal system. So most of the time it makes sense for you to just back it separately anyway, but you could, I think there's add-ons available for it. You could technically add on the book if you'd like.
Corventus is killing me. He keeps doing this every time we have someone on and they have awesome art. And he's like, do you want to discount it and auction it on Saturday? I was like,
okay.
No, it's not.
Minimum price $1,000 plus shipping.
Right. Yeah, for me, it's like, it's one of those things. There's a demand for it because I also want it. So
yeah, exactly. And see, I still have yet to be able to get Clint on one of our auctions. We're gonna try and see if we can convince him to be on the next quarter's auction because this auction is in 2 days. So
that's coming quick.
And I'm not changing. I changed the bumper so many times.
No, you're good. Yeah, another time. I actually just sold a bunch on the Alterna auction, so I don't have a ton of original art right now.
Get ready for September, Clint.
Cool. All right.
Towards the middle to end of September.
Sounds good.
That'll be when the next one is.
Cool.
Lynn Corvenus is like, look, you get what you negotiate. It's fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to remind everyone, if you have any questions for the amazing Clint Stoker, I need to see them in the chat.
The Chayette?
Please. The chat. Put them in the chat.
Oh my god. Never do that again.
I know. I tried a thing. It didn't work. It's
Well,
fine.
you never know until you try, I guess.
Yeah, and now we know, and I'll never try again. It's so how that's going. I am so fucking... I cannot wait, dude. You have no idea.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think, I like I say, if you like Downcast, I think you're gonna love this one. It's like I was inspired a lot by reading through Frank Miller's run on Daredevil. I got the omnibus and read through it, and I was like, there's something about the monthly comic book installment that it's like a single issue has everything that you want in it, and it's fun, and it just moves the story along nicely. And so I tried to incorporate that into this, like thinking I've got a monthly series with Alterna, and so this is, again, new story arc. I'm going to have new characters in here. I think more fun characters. The villains in this, we've got a new villain named Carver that is so great. I put so much effort into making the villains because I think that's what makes comics so interesting, or the just really good villains. So
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
And I always end up picking like the bad guys, or at a minimum the chaotic good guys. Those are the ones that I end up cosplaying, and it's so fucking funny because I'll be like, this one looks so cool, and they're like, oh yeah, that's the main villain, and I'm like, yep, I did it again. It's like, I don't know why you make all of the villains so badass, but they're always amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, it makes sense. The Monstro, which is this character, is sort of, I mean, he's a good guy. He's just a little misguided, and he doesn't value life.
Questionable methods.
Yes, yeah. But really fun. I don't know. It's just great to continue the series and be able to build the world more, and
yeah,
I think you're gonna like it.
I'm really excited for it, for sure.
Well, let's refresh.
Let's see. Woohoo!
26408. Thank you, everybody. Today has been a fantastic day, actually, for backers.
Oh, I think great.
I sent out an email today. I had a good video. I'm here on your stream. I think we've made $1,000 in the last 24 hours, which is pretty great for this phase of the campaign.
Hell yeah.
Now, just to be clear, you started this June 1st.
Yeah.
So are you going to extend all the way?
So I am going to extend a little bit. I'm making it we're going to see how this works, but I'm going to extend it for an additional 2 weeks. But because the book's finished, what I don't want to do is delay printing and everything. Mm-hmm. So at the end of this 30 days, like getting your name in the book, like that's not going to be an option anymore. Like they're, clearly because we have to go to print. So we're going to go to print at the end of the 30 days. The next 2 weeks are just to get the extra boost in the campaign. So you're
going to hide those tiers and then just keep trucking?
Yeah, I think I might make a new collector's bundle tier that'll just not include your name in the book. I think everything else though could stay. Yeah, everything else could stay. So you'll be the same price, but if you want your name in the book, then you might as well back it now. It's going to cost the same.
I don't understand how they calculate this trending. It's at 26,500 now, and they're like, oh, it could make 27,500.
Yeah, yesterday it said 41. It's I don't know, man. This thing is so off, but you'll see toward the end of the campaign it'll push up further. I think I've never done a Downcast campaign where we extended it. It was always been 30 days. Mm-hmm. So I'm really interested to see with us doing the extra 20-day extension to see what kind of boost we get. But I'm really aiming for 40 grand before the campaign officially ends.
I think you'll get it.
Yeah, I think that's totally doable. But if we can do that, then it's like through in demand and stuff. I think we can hit 50, which would be pretty fantastic for a $20 book.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
and you're at 400. You're at a shit ton of 463 backers.
So many backers. So many people that are gonna have some awesome shit.
Yeah, it's always interesting too to see like most campaigns, because you're doing a $25 base book. If you had 463 backers, you'd be at like 40,000 right now. Just the way that things work out, or at least that I have seen on many campaigns. And so it's been kind of interesting to see that, I've originally made the book a little bit cheaper, just to try and get new readers in, or like give me a chance. So I don't know, but we've had enough people supporting the campaigns that we make it happen, and I don't know, it's been pretty great. Backer numbers are pretty good.
Absolutely. Well, this has been so much fucking fun, Clint. I'm so glad that we got you on, and
Yeah.
seriously, I'm happy that this at least more or less lasted for the entirety of the stream.
It's okay, Droopy.
Even if it was
know.
the first 10 seconds, it was still just, that is epic. I love it.
Is that better? That's not better.
Yeah, just the finger right up in the middle of it.
It's fine.
It's like a
fine.
nose.
It's good. Yeah, everything's fine. If you have not gone and backed Downcast 3, I need you to go do so. Because not only is Downcast 1 and 2 stories just absolutely phenomenal, Clint is a fantastic writer and a very established creator, I would say. Like, he delivers amazing product. It's
Good
something
track
that you,
record.
yes, absolutely. Something that you can back and not have the fear that it's all gonna, be a sham.
Yeah. That's a weird to think about too. It's like, I'm not the new guy anymore.
Yeah.
Like really,
Yeah.
like I've been doing this enough that it starts to feel like a rhythm. So
You're the
Absolutely.
old guy now.
I'm the
The
old
old
guy.
reliable Clint.
Yeah. It's a good place to be. I'm happy with it. But yeah, so cool. I really appreciate everyone that has backed it and helped us today. Again, today's been a really great day. So thank you, everybody that's helped support it, and I hope you'll continue to support it.
Yes, everybody go and support this book. It's freaking amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Clint. It has been absolutely stellar. I expect nothing less because, you're awesome.
My pleasure.
And thank
Thanks.
you, Sai, for running everything because heaven
I'm
knows
trying.
I can't.
I don't know how you did this for all those months on your own, because that shit's crazy.
It was a shit show and it was interesting.
You didn't
and
have all the bells and whistles that we have now. Like,
Not
yeah.
quite, but I also still had some rather debilitating cosplay. Things happened. It was, things happened. Thank you so much, everyone in the chat, for hanging out. Thank you, everybody who is backed. If you have not gotten in on it, get in on it before it is done with its run, because you're going to want your name in the book, and I'm assuming all of you are getting the collector's level, because why wouldn't you? Like, that's
Might as well.
That's the level. That's what all the cool kids are doing. Okay, all the cool kids are getting that one. So go get that level. And thank you so much for hanging out. We will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.